listen. Squeeze him. Hold on. Long Suno, y'all know the vibes, man. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, and we outside every day. Bang 'em.
I tell her bust down, look at that booty. Love how she move, let me get it like coochie. I'm off the casa, pass me the tweet. I might break on her back cause I love how she move.
All right, y'all. So we got the coolest kicking it with us off the porch, Ron Suno. And you done brought the gang.
Got the guys with me, got the members. You know, we outside, turn the volume up, you know the vibes.
We got the baddies in the back too. Matter of fact, you just need to introduce everybody you got with you.
I bet, so you got, you got, yo, hold on. He's right. Yo, you got my side, yo, hold on. I got Squeeze the Udo with me, you heard? You know the vibes. Drop my L, you heard? Listen, and we dropping a while, you know what's going on, you heard?
Skinny Boom better out of the cake.
Yeah, facts, you heard? Skinny Boom, hold on. Facts. You know what's going on.
Now, Ron,
Niggas
I don't know why.
Do that.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Nah, what's
Hop off the porch and do that.
Niggas will hop off the porch and do that. Yeah, niggas will do that.
Now, I don't know why, but I feel like you got crazy ass stories, like you done lived a crazy ass life.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah, niggas did everything, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas know, young, having fun, everything, you heard? Trendsetter too, like, niggas did everything. Right.
So, the craziest thing that you've ever been through in life that you can talk about, we want to hear it.
The craziest shit?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, it's too many crazy shit.
Nah, you gotta. Crazy.
The craziest shit?
Crazy.
Like something you still think about to this day.
It could be with a female. It could be some crazy shit I've been through in life.
Let's hear the females.
Like, cause I ain't gonna lie though, I remember I was talking to some female, you know, she tried to lie me. I go to her crib. It's 1,000 niggas.
Oh wait, so you?
Who that?
Did you?
What's up? You heard me?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So were you about to get like set up or something?
Nah. I just remember one time I was about to link some girl. She said, yo, I got the free. So I'm thinking she got the free, you feel me? So I'm thinking, oh, it's just her. So I go to her crib. She got mad siblings. So I'm like, yo, what you came with all these brothers for? Like, yo, you got a whole team with you. Like, what you coach for the Knicks? Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, shorty bargain. So I went to her crib. I'm like, yo, so, what you doing? That's probably the craziest shit. I went to her crib. It was too many good. Too many niggas on that shit.
I don't think that's the crazy. I think the crazy.
Yeah, that was a little
shit.
water.
You know what's the crazy?
I can't think of, like, when she asked that, I can't think of some crazy shit.
The craziest shit that he did was going up to people and trying to fight them. We.
Oh yeah, see, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, that's, if you talking about in general, we gotta talk about the weave challenge. That's a fact.
The weave. Okay, talk about how the
Bro,
weave
like,
challenge.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to talk about in life, we crazy.
The weave challenge. So let's talk about the weave challenge. Like, how did that even come about?
Nah, yeah. So I just feel like that was just in general. Like, it was a statement. Like, I feel like when you weaving, you just dodging all the negativity. You staying away from all the drama. So I feel like when me going in person, weaving, and they not swinging, I was getting their reaction, and it was natural because I ain't know these people. You feel me? I'm going up to people in Times Square, Brooklyn. Niggas is dead eyes, and I'm pulling up like weave, no shirt on, no funny shit. That ass, no shirt on, and I'm like weave.
No shirt on.
But I'm weaving though. You're not even swinging though. I'm just weaving. What you gonna do?
So you was running up on them and then weaving.
Yeah, I was weaving.
What would you do?
But I ain't swing.
That pepper spray would come out and.
You got pepper spray? You have a pepper spray? She got the pepper spray, the bag, and the 30 pack. No 30 shit. That eyes.
You know to stay away from you.
No, I'm just playing. But with the weave challenge, did you actually ever end up having to fight?
So boom. So I remember one time I messed with a nigga, for me, he got tight. That was the only time though, like a nigga try to fight back, for me.
You shy.
I
ain't gonna lie, this nigga's shy. Y'all remember one time we was in high school, right?
Tell it.
There was a problem with some nigga, he was fucking with our mans or whatever.
right? And the nigga was soft, whatever, boom. So this nigga ended up cranking it on the nigga. Like, we was ended up fighting.
You talk about the split.
Yo, but that nigga cranked it on him. Yo, I
You
swear to God,
talk
the
about-
whole school jumped the nigga. You heard?
Yo, but word to my mother. He talk about, yo, listen. Word to my mother. Yo, no. He talk about in Truman. Word to my mother. Yo, look, we went to school in the Bronx. The craziest school in the Bronx. This shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Word to my mother. This shit is mad. Yo, word to my mother. Look. So it was a nigga we went to school with. It was a nigga we was cool with, you heard? It was a nigga, I ain't gonna say his name. He was mad cool. He had a problem with him in gym, you heard? He had a problem with him in gym. He was like, yo, this nigga, for me, he got a situation. So he approached us with a problem. So we see the nigga that had a problem with him. So
my son Ruger cranked it on the nigga.
yo, shout out to G Boo. We started. We cranked it on the nigga, you
Once
heard?
he touched him,
Bro, look, it's three of them, you heard? It's three of them, it was three of us. We cranking it on them, the whole school jumped in. Like, I'm telling you, the whole...
Did y'all feel
like,
any type of bad though? Like, did y'all feel bad?
Listen, like the whole school jumped in, like, I'm like, yo, what the nigga did? I'm at this point, I'm like, what this nigga did? Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, the whole school jumped in? That was crazy. What am I moving?
No, that's crazy as
fuck. That was the crazy shit.
Now, I know that...
This shit we trying to do. You see that they go to trade, yo.
Now I know that you are from the Bronx. So when it comes to the Bronx, as a tourist and you coming up in the Bronx, is there certain rules that people need to know before they just come up in there?
You stay
Look,
yourself.
Miss Mama's in the back saying,
I feel
yes.
like, yo, you just gotta stay to yourself, yo. Mind your business. Like, it's no reason to be in everybody else. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you feel me? Everybody is separated. Everybody got their own shit going on. If you fuck with who, you fuck with them, yo. That's how I feel. Like me, I grew up with my niggas. Like, that's it. Like.
So as a tourist, don't be going trying to...
Nah,
you a tourist?
You can go anywhere. Just mind your business.
I thought you said your son was a tourist. What's your son on?
No.
What you said? What's your son? I thought you said you was
I'm a Virgo.
You a Virgo?
I mean like tourists, like,
bet.
coming, like visiting.
Nah, visiting, you good visit, you feel me? But if you want to visit, you might as well go to the nearest delis that they got. Listen. You might as well get a chopped cheese, get a bacon egg and cheese.
What is them chopped cheeses hitting for? Because obviously...
Like a lot of chopped cheese, that's just a chopped up burger with
It's
everything.
like going to Philly to get a Philly.
You feel me? Philly cheesesteak, but when you go to the Bronx, they got chopped cheese, you heard? Chopped cheese is that. You gotta get that, you feel me? Like, you know how you go to Atlanta, they got the Waffle House. They got Waffle House.
Mandatory.
We go to the Bronx,
Mandatory.
chopped cheese. I ain't gonna lie.
or bacon, egg, and cheese, too.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Or if I'm feeling nice, I might get a honey turkey. I ain't gonna lie.
A what?
Honey turkey.
That's like,
What's a honey turkey?
Cold cut. That's a cold cut. You heard?
cut,
Salt
okay.
and pepper. Don't get hit with a cold cut. Niggas, they know us. Stay focused. You heard? No funny shit though. That ass though. I got
Okay, so I was doing, research. I had to take it all the way back. And if I'm not mistaken, were you slightly kind of raised by your older sister?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. In fact, I got an older sister. She my older sibling too.
Okay.
For me?
So with you and your sister, how did that come about to where she was like basically raising you?
I ain't gonna lie, she used to babysit me when my mom was at work. You feel me? But she was like more in tune with like everything that was going on with like outside world. So she used to watch me, and like when she used to go through her situation, she used to have me with her. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, like me being chilling in the park, like outside when everybody playing basketball, I was one of the kids that was watching. You feel me? Niggas. For me, just doing what they do. I was like 2 years old, you feel me? When she was fighting on the, train, when I was on the steps, I was right there. She was babysitting me. I had my oldest brother with me too. So I'm the youngest sibling. So watching that, my sister, she used to just take care of me, you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie to her. For me, she just like me. She's just the female version, I ain't gonna lie.
What age would you say you officially jumped off the porch?
I ain't gonna lie, I say like, been off the porch, 14. I say 14, you heard? Cause I say 13, I was playing video games, you heard? I was playing video games. I used to like GTA, 12, you feel me? That's the younger age where I was like playing mad video games. But 14, I started making music. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit get real, you feel me? I had my mans with me. I ain't gonna lie, he with me since elementary. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you feel me? Young days, like he been with me since the start, like.
So as somebody who has been by his side for like a very long time, how do you feel when you see him go from like his grind all the way up until where he is now?
I ain't gonna lie, like we fake been knew we was destined for greatness since kids. Like since middle school, we was always them niggas. Like
Facts.
Like we always had the block. Shit was lit. You feel me?
We was the popular kids, you heard?
But I ain't
We had
gonna
the
lie.
events. Yo, tell me we had the events too.
I ain't gonna lie.
We had events.
basketball games, but like shit was, it was always them niggas. We was fly for me, but I'm really proud of my mates. You feel me? Like we really from the same hood, or like for me, and really, really see somebody really make it out of there, and like really do what my son doing. Like my son doing what he want. You feel me? I'm really
Facts.
proud of my son.
Facts.
The chances of a rapper coming out of the Bronx and being successful, like basically like worldwide, what are the chances of that for real?
I mean, it's easy now, cause everybody make music.
around the world.
All you gotta do is stand out, you heard? Like in this day and age, like you got New York music. Like if you got Brooklyn, if you talk about music in New York music always gonna be lit. You feel me? Cause Brooklyn been doing this drill shit. Like if you talk about drill, like you feel me? They had this shit lit. Now the Bronx is lit. All the young niggas is lit right now, you heard? All the young niggas doing their thing. You feel me? New York got it, but right now the Bronx, you feel me, turned up. And see, with us, we started that shit, you heard? Like, you feel me? Shout out to Gotti. Yo, bro, listen to my guy right here. You heard? He know, like, you feel me? He man with the plan, like, we doing this shit from the scratch. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, we started this Bronx shit, this music shit for the Bronx. Like, everybody that's doing all the dancing shit, everybody that's doing all the new trends, that came from us.
I ain't gonna lie, we been doing
But
this
look,
shit.
we don't actually.
Okay, so I do want to ask
yeah.
you, because I did see an interview where you talked about, okay, is it true that you are the first rapper from the Bronx to do the drill shit?
Yeah, for drill, yes. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if you talk about age bracket, if you talk about the music that's trended to the same BPMs that everybody else is doing with dancing, Suno, you feel me? And the guys, we
I
been
ain't gonna lie, you gotta
doing
think
that.
about the age difference. Like these niggas is young right now. Like,
You
these
feel
niggas
me?
like 18.
These
My
are
son could
18.
be a little older.
We older, like I'm
Been
22,
doing
like
this since like 15,
yeah,
rapping.
it's new niggas that's watching. They feel me?
So I'm guessing, is it pretty competitive when it comes to like rappers all coming from the Bronx making drill music?
I mean, it's competitive, but it's always gonna be good competition for me. Like competition is always good, you know? Like, cause everybody gotta be motivated to get to the next step. Like, if you look at somebody else and you wanna do something just like them but do it better, why not? You feel me? Like,
Overall, they can't stand with us.
you feel me? Like, when you talk about us and you talk about what we doing, it's a different lane, you know? Especially like if you talk about my brand, like I'm doing skits and doing music, like, you feel me? Like, I'm doing shit that niggas is scared to do. Cause if they talking music, they trying to pertain the image. I'm dead ass and I'm funny. No funny
Now
shit.
with this, okay, so that's what I want to ask you too. So I know you started off.
Niggas do that.
I know you started off doing the skits, and so when you started to make drill, was it hard for people to accept the fact that your ass was actually rapping?
I mean, of course you're gonna have expectations of people like thinking like, oh, since he's funny, he not, you feel me? But with my music, I'm not even trying to do all that extra shit niggas is talking what they think. I'm just trying to be me, you know? With my music, I know that I'm having fun, so I'm just saying what I know. You feel me? So niggas can't stop this. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if you want to talk about the supporters though, like the people that really know, they knew that niggas been doing this, so it's like they tapped in and they telling the new supporters like, this is what's going on. You know what I mean?
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like hella curious about just your overall journey from comedy to your rap career as well, because for you to be in both and be relevant in both, like that's kind of hard as hell.
Yeah, especially when you coming out this generation.
Yeah.
But it's natural now, because you got TikTok, you got people that's dancing and making new challenges. And that's something I wanted to be, for me, organic, like people that's being fun and all that. That's something I started with, like with the Bronx. Like when drill was going on, I made sure like you could be creative and smile and have fun with the music and still be on that. You feel me? So that's what's now is going on. You got people that's doing YouTube. Shout out to niggas that's doing YouTube, that's doing YouTube with the drill rappers, that's putting them on a spot to be funny and give them the light to open up their career, to have a personality, you heard?
Opening the door
And,
for
and
everybody.
that's something I was doing already, you feel me? Well, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now I did see like I think it was like an old back in the day video with like you and Kai Cenat.
Constantly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So talk about that dynamic that y'all had early on.
I mean, yeah, we grew up. Well, we could talk about how I met him, and we could talk about how I grew up. Well, see, he did skits, you feel me? He was a comedian at the time. Like, as now, you can see he's doing YouTube, he's doing streams, he's doing Twitch. At the time, we was doing skits on Facebook. So, when he met me, it was at a meet and greet, you feel me? At the time I met him, I had my own shit going on. I'm older than him, so when he came to my meet and greet, he was a supporter at the time, and he was like, yo, you feel me, I want to do a skit with you, you feel me? So, me looking in, I didn't know who he was until there's a lot of supporters that was tagging me in his shit. So, at the time when we did the meet and greet, we took a picture together, and he posted on his page. It went viral. This was like 2017. So me and him, we started doing skits from then because the picture we took went viral. You feel me? Because I look on his social media, they like, yo, like who that? Like, you feel me? So they already knew like he had potential. So we started doing skits. We gained a connection, like, you feel me? And now he on a different level, you feel me? And I'm doing music. For me, from there, we just doing our own thing, you heard? I ain't gonna lie, like, what I could say is like he gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of, for me, access to what's going on now from what's going on with us. You know what I mean? Especially me, cause for me, you gotta learn from what's going on from over here.
Right.
But shout out to him cause he's doing his thing, you know? But
Okay, so I do want to ask y'all this. How did y'all feel about Ice Spice's Bronx lyrics?
what lyrics? Ice Spice. Oh, you talking about the Bronx shit?
The Bronx lyrics.
But look, we look dirty though.
It's not even that. It's not even about
Fuck that.
being
Fuck
like.
that. Fuck that. Let her answer the question. We look dirty.
No.
All right, so we good.
Okay, so when she was saying that, I'm not gonna lie, I thought she meant that y'all was like on some like, you know, fuck boy type shit.
Oh,
I mean, when you say dirty, you could mean different things.
Yeah, cause she can mean dirty like we freaks,
Yeah,
like we naughty, like we crazy, like she from the Bronx.
I don't play with that.
So
word.
when she say she's dirty, she not trying to
Even when you
say
say that, the way she said it, like
she not dirty.
like so dirty could be like you could be grimy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like you could be
or
crazy.
do if that's like if you do somebody dirty, like you know what I'm saying. So there's different ways you could really put that shit. But you know, people that's one-minded, they gonna take it and put it. Like,
Okay, yeah, because I wanted to, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get a clarification of like,
Nah, so like if so pretty much if we like let's say we in a relationship and somebody do some fuck shit, oh you did me dirty, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you dirty, you just did some foul shit.
The foul, that's a foul. You violent.
But everybody gonna take it like, oh no, dirty, like no.
no,
like,
yeah,
Everybody got different interpretations of what they going for me.
Right.
right. Now, Ron, your grinds, what did that look like from the very beginning?
I mean, like, you feel me? Like, when I was growing up, I feel like everybody was trying to do the same shit, you heard? Like, we all trying to do one thing, you heard? Like, that's how I felt growing up. Like, when we was younger, everybody playing ball, everybody doing music. For me, like, that's one thing I wanted to do, and I wanted to stand out, you heard? So I started to do music, you feel me? Turned up. We had our own group, you feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, like growing up, I already knew what I wanted. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, challenges that you had to face along the way, what did those look like for you?
Shit, like, niggas not, for me, niggas not fucking with it, you heard? Like, say if you doing shit, you gonna have niggas that's gonna not like that, you heard? You feel me? And that's what you call niggas that's on the other side. Man, for me, that's the only thing I had the problem with, like, niggas not, for me, understand what's going on over here, you heard? That's it.
Damn, I want to ask you something, but I do not want to be messy. Okay, so, huh?
You just spit it or you smoke it.
No, I'm not nervous, but I just want to also get a clarification. Okay, so you and K-Flock, there is no longer any beef with that situation.
Nah, it was never no static with that situation.
Not worried about no
The way, yo, listen, that's you feel me? When you hear shit like that, that just, you know, like we came up, you heard? Like we getting money, like. So when you hear that, that just know like niggas is benefiting off of that. For me, both ends. For me, that's that.
That's what make him different. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't never dissed nobody in a song.
Well,
A lot of people they need to diss somebody, to get somewhere.
yeah, like I will do diss tracks, you heard? I will
That's
do.
that's all talent.
But when you talk about that situation, that's to the past.
Right.
Facts.
But it was never an issue.
Never an issue.
Now, do you guys feel like the fans can really stir up some shit between two artists coming from the same city?
It'd be the internet, not the fans.
It don't be the fans, it just be the social media blogs and the shit that go on with it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you hear like people that post and they hear like rumors and shit like that, sometimes the rumors don't be true. So like that's the only thing that could be a situation for two different artists, like rumors and allegations. Like when you hear shit, but it's not first-hand information, how you know it's true? For me, so that's how I feel.
Now looking back like because we're now into 2023, but going back into 2022, what were some like major lessons that you had to learn?
I mean, like, just stay in your lane, you heard? Because everybody that don't stay in their lane, they fall in another situation. You heard? Like you got people that's up, but they could go down. Feel me? So that's one thing I learned, like when you just do you, things can be normal. But when you try to do extra shit, it's over. You gotta stay in your lane.
And how the hell have you continued to stay relevant with your comedy? Because staying relevant as a comedian, that's a big thing, and that's a hard thing to keep up with too, especially with social media.
I mean, like I just try to be relatable to supporters.
Like naturally funny.
Yeah, like when I do skits, I just try to adapt to what people go through in their daily life. Like for me, when I'm funny, that's something I go through and somebody else can relate to. And then when you hear music, that's something I gotta go through emotionally. You feel me? Like music is something emotionally that I gotta express that people gotta understand, and then the skits is something people can relate to on a different aspect, uplifting. You know?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, was Pinocchio the single that really did it for you in the city?
Facts. Pinocchio, you know? For me, we got the remix with Blueface. You feel me? We went crazy, Cali. Shit like that, for me. Pinocchio is a hit song.
Now, with that song, talk about the creative process with that one.
You know, for me, I try to put more dancing in that. You know? If you look at the video, try to add more swag. Because when you hear music, niggas was just rapping. I had the swag in that.
Nobody was doing none of that.
That's why I said swag like Mike.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit is.
Okay, so this leads me to ask another question then. So before you actually started rapping, who was like coming up before you? Or did you have to wake the city up?
Like in the Bronx?
Yeah, in the Bronx.
It wasn't really, at that time, it wasn't, we had like,
You
like
was
little-
listening to
like little
Chicago
TJ.
niggas, if anything.
Yeah, facts.
At that time,
Oh, so y'all was listening to Chicago drill.
Chicago niggas,
I listen to
you
Chicago
had like
shit.
the singing, like before he came, it was like singing like J.I., Lil TJ. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was
really-
singing shit
It
going
was
on.
like the melodic flow. It wasn't, the drill was in Brooklyn. It ain't really, he brought that to
Yeah.
the Bronx. Like,
That's a fact.
so it was, nobody was doing this.
Did it take a minute for the Bronx to like get used to you doing drill?
That shit woke up immediately.
That shit woke up after, because let me tell you something, you gotta remember Corona, you heard? So when we did Bronx drill, and you heard, we was doing that shit before Corona, so when quarantine came, niggas started rapping, you heard? So I feel like it woke up after a pandemic.
You said after the pandemic?
Yeah, after the pandemic, a lot of new people started coming around.
Now, getting sturdy, is that also you that really had the city getting sturdy too?
I mean, I wouldn't say just me, because you got people like in Brooklyn that was there today, they had their old dances. But when you talk about sturdy and you talk about fun, of course me. You know, like,
See, with that, you gotta say like certain like boroughs, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Brooklyn, they was doing
Brooklyn, they already had their own
Brooklyn was
dances.
already doing
yeah.
the, okay.
Yeah, like Bronx,
Nobody
I had,
was really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came out.
especially with the tempo of beats that he was doing, like we did that first. Gangsta.
Now, you also dropped a tape with Dusty Locane. That shit is fucking fire, and Raw Swish. So
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Talk first.
Free
Say
Dusty.
talk about the dynamic with all three of you guys and what made y'all want to do a collab tape together.
It's just diversity of coming from different places. You know, you got niggas like Rod Swish that been making music from Brooklyn for mad long. Then you got Dusty that's new from Brooklyn that come out with a new sound. Then I'm from the Bronx. We come together, that shit make drill to one, you heard? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, and that shit organic, like, I fuck with these niggas, like, so that shit was just organic, like, for me, it's natural.
How was the studio vibes? Because I know that was crazy as fuck.
I mean, like, we already know what we want, you heard? So when we get a beat, we put a beat on, we all agree to it. Like, sometimes you hear a beat, be like, yo, you jack it. If they don't jack it, we skip to the next one. And if this the one, we look at each other like, yo, this that. For me, that's that. For me, so for me, whoever going first, if I gotta do the hook, I'm the hook master, you heard? I make hooks, you heard? Like, I know how to make a catchy song, so I'm gonna make the people dance and come together. So I'm gonna make the hook, and whoever do the verse, they go do the verse. So that's how I do it. If they wanna do the verse, you do the hook, boom.
Can I put you on blast?
Yeah. Put me on blast.
Okay. Could you freestyle a hook right now?
Freestyle a hook right now?
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna give you a subject, and you got to do a hook to it.
All right, let me hear it.
Okay, wait. Ooh, what subject should we do?
You gotta do it acapella, you don't get no beat or nothing?
No
Nah,
beat.
fuck that. Let me hear the subject.
Fuck, give me. What's the subject? Huh?
I just wanna
A
know what
daily?
subject. It could be money, what it could be.
You said what? Bodega.
Bodegas?
Wait, can you do it? That's a little
Let
money.
my son talk.
He's-
Let my son talk.
Okay, do it.
Hey, guy, go ahead.
It could be a bodega.
Bodega.
I said, I want to get a bacon nigga cheese, but hold on, but that's a chopped cheese. But she just not me. I got a 4-5, I got a Glocky. Hold on, it's like,
Hold on, you feeling the beat though. You can't just stop right there. You was feeling the
You just
beat.
gotta, baby, I got a bacon nigga cheese, but hold on. I need a chopped cheese. But niggas is not me. I got a 4-5 and I keep a Glocky. You feel me? Shit like that. I don't know what I said, but I just did that.
Now you dropped Suno Mode last
Suno.
year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that project and what it meant to you.
Pseudo bowl is just being in that bowl, like turning up a different type of energy that niggas is not ready for, like coming from like the entertainment side to the music side. For me, we had different type of songs on there that gave up that new energy that niggas is looking for, you heard? Like if you talk about the new drill that niggas is, for me, doing, that's that. No funny shit.
Now, going into the new year, what are some things that you're really looking forward to when it comes to your music this year?
Letting people understand, you feel me? And just vibe to my shit, you know? Like that's it. Like usually my shit will vibe. Like when everybody vibe to it, it's contagious. So when we get everybody to it from different sides, different countries, internationally, it's different. So when everybody hear my shit, then we all vibe.
Now, when we gonna get another project?
I ain't gonna lie, for me, real soon, you feel me? In February. For me, guys, you feel me? Got myself bow in the back. February 10th, though.
Oh, so it's official?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, though. We got a lot of features on that tape, you heard?
Can you give away one?
Which one? We got Dougie B, Shy K, we got the 41, we got C Blue. Babyface, we got
Oh, y'all
mad
got
niggas.
Babyface Ray on there?
We got everybody, like,
Wait.
we got Money Man on the last, we had Money Man on the last shit. We had a lot of people, yo. We working. I ain't gonna lie. We working. We doing that. We doing shit. But if you want to talk about my borough and where I come from, like, I'm the only nigga to do a feature with these niggas, you heard? Niggas got beef with each other, niggas got static. But where we come from is collab over competition, right, gang? Collab over competition.
Collab over competition, break that down.
So it's like, we'd rather see everybody win as a total than see everybody do their own thing and have problems with each other over little situations, you feel me? So it's like, we look at the bigger picture where it's like, we can get a bag and feed our family, like, you feel me? I'm a type of nigga, I got a kid, you heard? I got a daughter, so I gotta feed my daughter, so you feel me? I don't even got time to worry about little shit that could be solved in a conversation or communication. Sometimes it's, for me, miscommunication. So it's like, when you get next to these people and you tell them the bigger picture and you be a leader and you tell them right from wrong, they understand, you feel me? And everybody get that bigger, get that bag, you know?
Right, take it right.
For me, get that money.
Now, in about a year, your prediction, where do you see the Bronx drill movement?
I ain't gonna lie, listen, I see us, for me, everybody in the Bronx do what they think, but what I can see, for me, niggas is gonna be on a different level with this shit. Like, a lot of shit that niggas didn't understand, they gonna understand now.
Me and my niggas take
You heard? Like, if they didn't understand then, they gonna understand now because they overlooked it, you heard? So now when people misinterpret certain shit, now it's the time they could go back and find out. Alright?
That's a fact. We can't speak for everybody else, but we know what we gonna be doing.
Yeah, like,
Right.
you know, when you talk about us, we making history, like, this shit geographic, you heard? This shit geographic. I ain't gonna lie, but yo, let me tell you something, I'm flexing in 3D, you heard? These niggas can't see me, even if they had a TV, what am I mother? Gangster. Listen, this belt is CD, nigga, Christian Dior. I'm not playing. A lot of these niggas is doing bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, they doing bad. Like, I hope you post that. Gangster, niggas is doing bad, need to get their money up and get their funny up, nigga. Cause I'm funny and I'm getting money. That's a fact. Get your money up and your funny, nigga. Don't say get your money up, not your funny up.
Okay,
get your money and your funny up, nigga.
Can we see you acting in the near future?
Yeah, you could do, niggas gonna do all that.
I mean, you do that though. What you
Yeah, like,
skits in,
but
you know what I'm saying?
when the opportunity come and the situation right, you're gonna see us in a movie. Like,
Been making
niggas is gonna be in a movie, AMC, Clutching on 2-3. No funny shit like that.
Now, you did kind of give us the tea on your new project that's about to drop, but what else do you have in the works?
I mean, I got more trends. I gotta set. I got more history I gotta make with the guys. You heard? That's it. Like, the timeline gonna be made. Just check the check, you heard? Cause you got shit like checkpoints, you heard? You got accomplishments. We got milestones that we got, you feel me? Once we get the milestones, we going to the next one.
SBL is the brand.
You heard? You feel me? Bro, bro, tell him. Tell him SBL.
The collective SBL.
Yo, SBL. Yo, listen, when me and bro met, we met simultaneously. You heard? We met randomly. But you know why we met? Because it was organically, you heard? And when you on the same page, shit gonna come together. You heard? We connect the dots. You heard? What am I mother? We connect the dots. What am I mother though? You heard? You feel me? And it's like he the one. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, we making music. He manage everything, and he makes sure like a lot of niggas they don't got a lot of people that's managing them, putting them on the situations right from wrong. You feel me? Like a lot of these artists is lost. You heard? They in fucked up deals. In fucked up situations, you feel me? I got a nigga like this with me, you heard? That's going, you feel me? He been through shit, you feel me? He been through shit. So he gonna tell me like, yo, you gotta, feel me? I know that, you heard?
In fact, one thing we gotta do, we gotta give him his flowers, you feel me?
Hell
See how
yeah.
they grew up? I was a little kid watching him come up, you know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
I watched everything from the bottom, you know what I'm saying?
To the top, we going to the top with this shit. Yo, look, and we going crazy. And get the flowers ready, you heard? And we're not even gonna talk about, let's talk about, you feel me? cameraman in the back, Max. You heard? Max, he was the one that enlightened me that I had the talent to be funny. You heard? He was like, yo, that's, for me, do skits. Bro right here, he was with me from the start when we went to the studio in the crib. We didn't have big studios at the time where niggas now could go big quads,
I can't tell you.
platinum, you heard? Niggas had platinum studios. Niggas we recorded in the crib. You heard? $20 an hour. What am I mother? It was $20 an hour to get a studio session. Pyro tracks. It was pyro tracks. We went to his crib. He mixed and mastered all of that. No funny shit. That ass Zoo. I still see Zoo, he the producer now, you heard? And I still see him. He's still going to mix the tracks we got. He's still here. Shout out to Chris Murder.
So you had a real, like, you've always had a really good support system around you when it came to the music.
Yeah, hell yeah, because for me, my guys always believed in this shit, you heard? They knew we was going.
And we would do that.
And niggas would do that, you heard? Niggas would do that. And when we do that, just know that's that.
Now, I know you've been popping your shit, but I need you to pop your shit one more time because I want you to tell the people, like, all the trends that you done set.
I bet we could talk about the Hip Hop Harry Challenge. Go, who's next? Weave Challenge. We could talk about being the first nigga to be funny and a drill rapper. We could talk about being the first nigga to come out the Bronx, doing music with Brooklyn niggas. Yeah, we can talk about being the first nigga to get their teeth done in the Bronx at 22. Nigga, my shit is nice. Nigga, fuck is you talking?
Oh, you got your teeth.
Niggas did everything. Niggas is going crazy. Nigga, what am I mother? Niggas did everything.
Make sure you get a close-up.
What am I mother? Got
Wait,
every Amaris.
A close-up on the teeth.
Got every white. What
Okay,
am I
let's see
mother?
the grill real quick.
I'm not even trying to brag. This is talking facts. Because sometimes when you listen, when you in a room with people, it can sound like you bragging. But when you in a room with people getting money, it sounds like you talking facts because they can relate. You feel me? Because I'm talking what we doing.
Everybody got. Is everybody?
Listen.
Y'all are
Listen,
so
nah,
funny.
we gotta talk about that. Shit like that. Listen, that shit is self-explanatory. I got schools. Listen, shout out to the baddies in the back. Yeah. I can't say off camera. Yo, listen, I gonna lie. Yo, listen, I gonna lie. you shout like, you hear me? She said TP. I ain't gonna do that. No funny shit.
Now, before we officially wrap up, do you have any words of encouragement for the youngins who may be watching you?
I could say be yourself and do what you want to do. That's a fact. Like, just do what you want to do. Like, there's no limitations which you can achieve. The only limitations are those you set upon yourself. You heard? You shit me?
Follow your dreams, too.
Follow your dreams. Chase those dreams, you all.
You gonna have a lot of haters in life.
And you gotta.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta still do what you gotta do.
I tell her bust down, look at that booty. Love how she move, let me get it like coochie. I'm off the casa, pass me the tweet. I might break on her back cause I love how she move. I tell her taste it, come and get naked. I did a